Hello and welcome. This is Shane Harder with bchousingnetwork.com. This is our stats and reporting section of the website. A lot of exciting things and interesting things came out today, so let's go ahead and get started. A lot of what we'll be talking about comes directly from a report that was issued by the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. If you like what you see here today, you can log on to their website and download the report for yourself by logging on to www.fvreb.bc.ca/statistics. We put a link of this particular report on the Facebook group, so if you're part of the Facebook group, go ahead and click on that link. It will send you exactly to the file that we used for this video presentation. Okay, so buyers are experiencing an increase in selection while sellers are facing more competition as more listings come into play. If we go back last year, this time last year we saw a 26% gain in the homes that were sold, while at the same time this year we're seeing an increase of 33% more homes that are on the market. Okay, so what does this mean? Basically, long story short, we are experiencing a normal market condition. We're actually going back to normal market conditions where things aren't always as expensive, which is a good thing for a lot of people who are not too excited about the high prices of housing here in Vancouver. Ultimately, this is a good thing for first-time home buyers who are looking to get into the market and haven't been able to do so far. Okay, this is our next chart that we're going to take a look at. Basically, this chart here represents residential detached homes. So this is not to be confused with apartments or townhouses. This is housing that is not touched by any other housing properties. This is residential detached housing. Let's take a look here. May 2008, we've got from left to right, North Delta, Surrey, White Rock, Langley, Abbotsford, Mission, and then you add them all up, we have all the areas together. Here is the change that we've been seeing. 2.4% North Delta, Surrey is at 2.4, White Rock is negative 1.9, Langley is negative 7, Abbotsford is plus 4, and minus 9 for Mission. Add them all together, we've got a plus 4 increase. And here's the most important thing that I think represented on this chart. If you look down here at the bottom where it says unit sales, we have May 2008, and it goes from left to right, and you add them all up together, 727 is the total. If you go back to last year, which is May 2007, you can see that we had 1,105. Okay, so that's an interesting stat to keep in mind. Let's take a look at townhouses. Okay, so this is a list of all the townhouses, not to be confused with apartments or houses. Again, from North Delta all the way to Mission. Here's the changes. We've got a plus 19% change in North Delta. Wow. Okay, a negative 1.7% change in Surrey, 1.4% in White Rock, negative 1.5% in Langley, plus 9.1% in Abbotsford. Lots of nice townhouses there, I'm guessing. And Mission, 17.1. I've got a lot of faith in Mission. Mission is a nice area for first-time home buyers. Down here at the bottom, we see May 2008, 359 places sold. Okay? If you skip back to last year, we had 407. Okay? Not a huge difference there. So that's not something to be shocked about. Okay, this represents apartments, which is the last one on the list. We've got a negative 15.3% in North Delta. Now, North Delta actually doesn't really have a lot of apartments, so that's an interesting stat. Surrey is plus 4%, negative 7.1% in White Rock. White Rock is a great place to buy. I would always recommend it. It's always, if you can find a place near the water, you've got a pretty solid investment right there. Langley, negative 2.2%. Abbotsford is negative 1.1%. Mission is negative 8.1%. Add them all up together, and we are in the negative 2.6%. This year, in May this year, we have had 307 places sold, apartments. Okay, skip back to last year, May 2007, we've got 381. Okay, so about 70-ish difference there. Nothing too crazy. Not a big deal. Okay, this is not something that is shocking, and it's not a scary thing to see these kind of numbers. This is actually returning back to a normal market, so it's actually pretty exciting to see. I like this chart. This chart actually explains what I've been talking about. If you look at the top right here where it is listed at 22.5, above 22.5, you can skip back here to 2002, parts of 2004, 2005, and 2006. You can see that we were all in sellers markets, and wow, were we ever. That was a big jump there, and we were definitely in sellers markets. You can see now by this little line sort of graph here that we are in a buyer's market, and this is in no surprise. Okay, so we are right here in the buyer's market area, so this is actually a pretty good time for buyers. They have a lot of selection, and it's pretty interesting. There's another chart here that explains where do we go from here. Are prices going to go up, are prices going to go down, or are they going to go sideways? My next chart here is going to be an interesting one, and I think you guys are going to like it. This chart goes back to 1979, so we've got about 29 years worth of data here. Now, I actually read charts a lot. I dabbled in the foreign currency market. I used to trade foreign currencies for about 2 years, and I also dabbled in trading stocks. And one thing you know about charts is after you have a big move upward, like we did back here, and it ended in 1993, after you have a big move upward, you tend to go sideways. Okay? So if you look at the most recent example here, starting at 1988 and going all the way through to 1993, we had an up market, and then look at this. There you go. Sideways. Okay, and this is normal. This is supposed to be considered, this is a normal market right here during this time. Here in 2002, boom, I think this is about the time we announced that 2010 Winter Olympics were going to be staged here in British Columbia. Boom. Okay, wow, look at that, goes straight on up. So if you want to take a look at the future, well, the best thing to do is to take a look at the past, right? And you can see that from the past we had a sideways market after an upswing, and you can pretty much bet your bottom dollar that we're going to be in a sideways market here. Okay, so lots of interesting stuff that just came out there. That is pretty much the end of the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board presentation that you guys can download on their website, or you can click on our Facebook group for a link to that particular report that came out. Lots of other stuff comes out though, and mostly on a worldwide scale. If you check out forexfactory.com, that's forexfactory.com, you can see a lot of the news reports that comes out, typically from Stats Canada. And something that's going to be coming out here in the next couple of days is building permits. I believe last month we were down about 4%. So that's going to be coming out in the next couple of days. Very interesting to see what that is going to be issued at. That's a very interesting and effective tool to gauge the economy. So that'll be out on June 5th. Following June 5th, we have employment change and unemployment rates. That'll be coming out June 11th. So in our next video, we're definitely going to be talking about those because that is very important. And then about 15 days after that, we're going to have another Fraser Valley Real Estate Board report that is coming out. So we'll be talking about that as well. If you are interested in advertising with bchousingnetwork.com, we have created a video. We've got a couple of sales out, and you can advertise alongside myself and Shalina. You can see that video. And of course, we are in real estate, so if you are looking to buy or sell your property, you can contact us through Facebook. You can send us a message or add us as a friend. Send us an email at info@bchn.com or call us at our Prudential Real Estate office. We're located in Langley, but we deal with all areas. We also have videos on buyers and sellers, and so if you'd like to check and see what we offer our buyers and sellers, you can do so by watching the video. Okay, you can call us at 604-533-3231. My name is Shane Harder, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Bye-bye.